We all got words. Awesome day. This is the Life Motivation. We are the entrepreneurs coming here to talk today with the message to let you know that it does take work for the things that you desire within your life. The extra work that you may have done, the overtime to be able to get that extra four-wheeler or to be able to go on that nice vacation that you wanted to take the kids on, that took extra work for you to do that. Same thing with those that are wanting to get rid of the extra weight, or those that are wanting to get rid of the cigarettes or the alcohol or the drugs or whatever that you don't want within your life anymore. It will take work and a process to get yourself, your body detoxed, ready to go and ready to absorb and receive the information to get rid of that. But if you're not in the mode of ready, then it will not ever happen, because we find that most people that are wanting something different to happen within their life, they don't want to put in the work to make it happen. They want it done for them, or they want somebody to be right there by their side. They don't want to go through this by themselves. Hey, nobody was by your side the whole time that you put yourself into that addiction. You did that all on your own. So yes, it might take some work on your part by you to get it undone. But yet there are people and communities and groups like us that we have across this country and this world, where we all get together and motivate each other for whatever goal that you're wanting to accomplish. Yes, we may all be online. Yes, it may be a video chat. Yes, but guess what? You do have people by your side that have either been through the trenches, have already been through the situations of getting rid of that extra weight, or getting rid of that self-doubt, or getting rid of those addictions that we have within our life, getting ourselves out of depressions, anxiety, things like that. We know now that we have a community of people across the world that has shifted their mindset to know that they can do something more within their life, which has elevated us to do something even more within our life, to go for something bigger. Those bigger dreams that people kept saying that y'all are black sheep, y'all are crazy for even thinking that way. How can you even think that you could have your own business? How do you think you could truly work for yourself? Do you even know how a business even operates? No, but guess what? I got a brain that can learn. And I can surround myself with people that have already succeeded that can show me the true way. No, I don't have to go spend countless hours at a college with books and books and books that I purchased that I will never even memorize all of them to understand them or how they truly work. But yet, if you show me once by showing me right there in front of me, or by the Zoom meetings like we're doing right now, I learn very fast. And I move very quickly within the things that I learned how I could get and accomplish with those desires that I wanted. And I knew if I had been giving the hours that I had been giving away to a construction industry, or to the oil and gas industry, or to be able to just make that paycheck and working 6-7 days a week for 3 to 5 years straight, just to make the monetary funds to survive. If I could give that many hours away to someone else just to bring in monetary funds, and if I could figure out a way how I could make that kind of monetary funds, living the life, doing the things I wanted, all working off this daggone thing that we're all carrying around with us, I wanted to learn how. So guess what? I did. And this laptop right here and this cell phone has now provided me a living and a life, along with all the entrepreneurs you see within here right now that are leveraging this system just as well, the social media aspect of how to be a marketer. We have all shifted our life into a different realm and a different direction, because we are now understanding the power that we have within this brain and the power that we have within inside. The power, once we connected those two and started being our creative selves again and learning how to do the marketing, once it was linked up, now all we have to do is the attraction marketing. So now the system will work and do what it needs to do to be able to open our lives up even more to have what most have been desiring for so long. And that's the time freedom to live life by your design, to go and do the things that you want to do on a day-to-day basis, to be able to go fishing in the middle of the week, to be able to take your 76-year-old mother-in-law fishing and she's never been able to go fishing, to be able to just go vacation times when you want to be able to go down to Vegas and hang out and mastermind with people that are doing the same thing, so we can see how the tips and tricks of the golden nuggets that each other is passing out on what's working best for them. And then that way we can take that knowledge and go back and show others. And once we succeed in this and we get ourselves to a level of success that we know that we have our cups full, what do? We have learned, we're done, and now we're teaching. That's the process that you want once you get to a success level. Once you get there, now teach someone else how to do that. So what did we do to the mother-in-law this weekend? Yes, all we did was teach her how to fish, how to bait a hook, how to cast it. but now she will be able to eat for the rest of her life. So now if you could have people come in and show you how to get rid of the anxiety, the depressions, and how to be able to have that no self-doubt within you, to know that the fear, that you are the one that conquers your fear. You are the one that moves past that. If you could have people that actually show you how to be able to become an entrepreneur and start living your life by the proven success, wouldn't that be people that you want to listen to and surround yourself with? That's what we did. And we do it more and more each day. And why do we do this? Because we want our level of desire even bigger than what most people can even think within their own dreams. Our dreams used to be like this. Once we understood the entrepreneur realm and how affiliate marketing works, how social media works, how we've been able to change our lives altogether from the inside out by the products that we utilize and the services that we provide to the world, our dreams became so much bigger. So much bigger of what can we bring back to the world? What can we bring back to everyone else to be able to show the average people of how to have a different life and how to get their health in check and how to know how they can have the clarity within that mindset and not all have those willy-nilly thoughts of life over here and life over there and wondering what everybody else is thinking and saying and doing behind your back. Who cares? Roll on, because your path is blazing forward. Those mirrors are smaller for a reason. That windshield is so much bigger for a reason, because we want you to look forward within life. That's the only direction we want you to go. The stairway that you used to be climbing for a career path may have people stepping on you or trying to kick you off that stairway or that ladder as you went up to try to accomplish your goals and that career path. But knowing that you're building your own empire, that no one is going to be above you to step on your fingers. Anyone that may be above you is only reaching down with their hand, saying, come on, you got this. We can keep moving forward. Let's go. So get in touch and in tune. We talked about it yesterday with your mind, body, and spirit, and then watch your life shift into a whole different direction. All by the thought processes, all by the new perspectives that you'll be learning within here. Those perspectives that you hear from other people of the way they're handling situations or going through something and how they're able to move their life in that new realm to elevate their business to a whole different level, to make a ripple movement across the world that you only just thought, oh, it's just a little pebble. No. One butterfly flap of a wing on the water can make a typhoon across the world. Just remember, you have that same amount of power within you. And it is a good day to have a good day. Brother Julio, you got anything on that?
Awesome topic in general. You know, it goes back to what we always say, you know, how do you become the better version of you? Well, you know, you have to do your own heavy lifting. You have to do your own heavy lifting in life. You just, you know, that's how it works. And across the board, whether it be, you know, health, whether it be your mentality, your thinking, you know, like you have to, you know, be reading and growing in your mind and your thinking. Like, you know, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, everybody remembered cell phone numbers, you know. Now our brains are so much on autopilot that, you know, half the time people can't even tell you their own cell phone number. You know, they'll go, hold on, what's your number? Let me type it in. I'll call you right now. They don't know their own cell phone number, let alone somebody else's. In case of an emergency, if your cell phone goes out, you know, and you actually get to a phone and it is an emergency, who you gonna call? Nobody, because majority of y'all don't remember nobody's number. You calling 911.
Ghostbusters.
There you go. Or you calling Ghostbusters.
I was
You know
thinking the same thing.
yeah, it's, you know, our brain, it's, you know, I guess you could say society or, you know, whatever, like, you know, our brains have been programmed to operate a different way, you know. So in order to change that, you know, you have to fight off that resistance in life. You have to, you know, do the heavy lifting in your own personal life. Hey, I want to lose weight. All right, well, then start eating right. It's not just going to the gym. You have to go to the gym and eat right. You know, make sure that you're, you know, you're very fairly active. You're incorporating some forms of exercise. You know, it's, you have to do that heavy lifting. You can't sit there and watch a DVD of P90X and go, oh yeah, that was freaking great. Woo, that was fantastic. Damn. You know, what a great workout. No, you got to get your ass up and work out. You can't watch the video and you know, you got to put in the work yourself. You know, so you know, hey, I've been meaning to learn about this or learn about that. Well, are you setting aside time to study for whatever that thing is? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just across the board, it doesn't matter what the topic is. You know, if you want to succeed, you want to grow, you want to mature, you know, you want to progress at that angle towards whatever direction, then you have to put in the work for that direction. You know, you know, I've been guilty of myself. You know what I'm saying? I got to call myself on my own shit, so to speak. You know, keeping yourself accountable. You know, what if you get to a point where you're not being transparent? How do you expect for somebody to keep you accountable, but you're not being transparent with your brother, with your sister, with your workout partner? You know what I'm saying? With whoever, but at the same time, you got to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're hitting the gym or whatever, but when nobody's looking, you sneaking off and sitting there eating 3 Twinkies on the low, you know, um, you know what I'm saying? You're kidding yourself, so to speak. You know, so in every area, you just have to become the better version of yourself. You know, we can't tell you specifically what that is, so it's funny, Jen. You know, but it's up to you, the individual. You know, you have to do the heavy lifting in your life in order to make progress. You know, they say, well, you go, okay, well, it's hard or it's difficult or, you know, like the things that are going to give you access to greatness in life and the things that are going to get you far in life and the things that not many people have, you know, they got there because they were doing something that not many people are doing. You know, they were doing something different. They were thinking differently. Those individuals were operating differently every single day. They were looking at situations and circumstances differently. Yesterday we were speaking about, you know, broadening your point of view, your perspective, seeing things in a different light. You know, they were seeing things in a different light, and that's how they got to that point. You know, whether it be our business or anything else. You know, the people who are really successful in whatever business, whatever areas are the ones that are doing something extra. They're doing extra heavy lifting. They're building great habits. You know what I'm saying? They have great routines. You know, they're operating differently than how everybody else is operating. So they're getting different results. That's it. You know, so you have to do the heavy lifting in your own life, in your own situation, whatever that may be. You know, you're having relationship problems. Well, are you spending quality time with your significant other? You know, are you sitting there reading a book? You know what I'm saying? Are you sitting? Do you sit there, you know, and you know, spoon and watch a movie or whatever the case is? You know, you feel like, hey, I want to become a better dad. All right, well, are you spending quality time with your children? Are you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, reading them bedtime stories? Are you asking them how their day was? You know, even know if your children are being bullied or whatever the case may be. I mean, you could apply this across the board, man. How do you become the better version of yourself? You know, and that's the great thing about our community. That's the great thing about coming in these mornings. No matter what, you know, you're going to get sharpened. If you're a little dull in a certain area, whether it be myself, Thomas, Jen, Vanita, I mean, Shannon, it don't matter. Like, everybody has so many golden nuggets to give out every single morning. Even new people who are just coming on here. I don't care who you are. If you feel like you don't have a voice, I know for a fact you have a freaking voice, and I know you have something good to bring out. You know, so when Thomas gives you an opportunity, man, don't be scared to speak, man. We all have something great to bring to the table. Love y'all, man.
Everybody has something to bring to the table. Our messages, at times, like Jen just said, sometimes our light feels dim, but sometimes that light is just shining so bright in the morning. You feel so energized and ready to roll, and you don't understand why. Try to understand it. Harness it. Have fun with it. Because when you wake up that energized, stay that way. Don't let anything try to take your light, dim your light, or anybody else's life or thoughts. Don't worry about it. Just keep on rolling with that energy. You know, and a lot of people are hard, you know, when you want them to shift something or have that different goal that they're wanting to go for. But if they're not truly ready to receive it and do it themselves, then it's okay. It's okay. It's their journey that they have to fight. It's their demons they have to fight. But at least you gave your heart and let them know that they have someone to speak to and go to. because we are working our butts off each day. And this is one life. This is not a rehearsal. We say it all the time. Live life now. It's not a rehearsal. You don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. You don't know the outcome of things within life. You don't know what's going to happen at all. You just know that you have a goal that you're working towards and you accomplish it. Make sure you're giving yourself kudos, attaboys, treating yourself, for that accomplishment that you have done within that goal. And then you're going to turn around, you're going to set the next goal and you're going to start moving towards it. And we're going to continuously keep evolving each day to making ourselves the best version of us in everything that we do and want and desire, and keep working towards it. It's your journey. It's your dreams. Roger, did you have something?
Yeah, I think it's more powerful, our voice, than we think, because every time when I'm doing a go live, I got people are reaching back out to me and say thanks for the reminding or for the message. So I think our voice is way more powerful than we think.
Yes, we are way more powerful than we think. Jen, do you have anything you want to bring up on topic this morning before we wrap it up?
Not really. I'm just enjoying listening to you guys today. And all I have to say is just shine bright. Like Julio said, just like shine your shine and don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. But the biggest thing was like what he said about the gym and stuff. And I love that idea. Like, the gym is there, or, the phone is there. You can do a video, but are you actually going to do it? Because it's all nice in theory. And a lot of people love the idea of things. They love the idea of change. They love the fact that tomorrow they could, or procrastinate the hell out of things, right? So instead of doing that, do it. Get stuff done, because that's when the momentum happens and that's when the ball really gets rolling. So no, it's just a great message, Julio, Thomas, all you guys.
I think another thing is, people like to and Jen, you've spoken on this a number of times with individuals you've spoken to, here and there, where people like to say they were involved in something and say that they were doing something. Yeah, I got a gym membership. Yeah, but when's the last time your ass actually went? Yeah, I'm a member. All right, what are you doing with it?
I got the t-shirt. Yeah. I had to get the extra large because I didn't go to the gym. All right, we're going to wrap this baby up this morning with Miss Shannon. She's coming straight from South Tennessee. Yes, her new home where she will be moving soon, because she sees it, she wants it. She gives the affirmation every day. So if you're not driving, if you haven't started writing and doing your own power affirmations for yourself yet, it is a good tip and a good trick. And then the other tip and trick that we love to pass out is make sure that you have a notepad beside your desk, or you carry around with you in your purse or with your vehicle, and a pen at all times, because you never know when that creative spark is going to hit, and you want to make sure that you can write it down. You might see a billboard. You might see something whatever. It strikes an idea, write it down, and then go in and, like Jen said a minute ago, implement it. Take action on it. Make it happen. Put the post out. Yes, I put out a lot of posts, but that's okay. I'm getting a lot.
I don't know about you guys, man, but like my notebook, Shannon, I see how much you have written, Shannon. I don't know about you, but like as far as where I live, the whole house could burn down. But if my notes burn, oh my gosh, I'm freaking the hell out. If the stuff that I wrote, the stuff that I came up with, that I've written down on pen and paper, whether it be dreams, visions, leads, whether it be, like me just doodling, whatever the case is, like, I don't know about you guys and how serious you take, notes, and just even writing things down, and maybe you see some beauty in life, and you jot down a note, regardless of what that is, man. But if my notes burn and I don't have my note, like, oh, I feel like some people feel that way about their cell phone. Like, if I lost my cell phone, I'd be mad, but I wouldn't feel like it's the end of the world. I'm like, all right, I got everything saved to Google anyways. No big deal, whatever, I get another cell phone. But if I lose my notes, oh my gosh, like, I think I'm gonna cry, like, I'm gonna be heartbroken, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how serious you as the average individual or the person on here, or you're watching YouTube, whatever, I don't know how serious note-taking is, man, but that is your heart, that is your soul on pen and paper. That's your thoughts. That's, sometimes people have so much stuff embodied up inside of them, man, and you could just release that tension, release that stress, release that anxiety, release that weight off of your shoulders, whatever the case may be, man. You can jot all that stuff down on pen and paper, man. So if you're not a journaler and you don't take notes on life, man, I encourage you to do so, man. It's so stress relieving. It is freeing. It is freeing and liberating within yourself. I'm sorry, I just wanted to add that.
Go ahead, Jen, then we'll get you, Roger.
Since starting in this, like, I've probably gone through 8 to 10 spiral notepads, plus I have a binder that I itemize everything in. You guys have probably seen, like, I keep track of everything, right? And then each month I just take it all out of my binder. Julio's right. Like, one of the things with this is, like, yeah, if the place were to go, I would want all my notes, because those have been the notes along my journey. And I don't know if anyone else is doing this, but I'm writing a book. So every night before I go to bed, part of journaling, which I haven't even put any of this stuff together yet, right? But I'm writing this book. So yeah, keep track of your notes and keep those with you, because that's the document of your journey. One day those notes could be worth a lot. You never know.
That's it. Roger, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I would like to touch on that, what Julio said, burning his notes. I have never had the experience, but I had a brother. He only had 2 minutes to get out of his house, and only what he had was his clothes, what he had on his body, not even flip-flops. So every else was gone. So just think about it. Keep it safe. So you better keep it safe.
Keep your notes, like, in your car, because I went through a house fire too. And that's one thing I was talking to somebody about a few weeks ago, okay? If you go through an emergency situation, I can tell you that the only thing you ever care about is the people that are alive. Yes, you need a few critical things, so it's a good idea to have your stuff packed and ready, like have an emergency bag. I always recommend people do that. I have an emergency bag packed. But in the whole realm of things, guys, what really matters is people, right? So if you want to, keep your documents in your car, keep it in your office, keep it in a safe place. But yeah, that stuff is gold. That's the creative mind. And what do they say? Where's the richest place in the world? The graveyard, right? Because people die without implementing their cool ideas and their awesome stuff, and they never do it, right? They procrastinate. So yeah, good, powerful message. Okay, I have nothing else to say now. I'll shut up.
No.
Yeah, I got another one for that. I got an uncle. He is about 71, and he always had a dream like a truck driver, like I am. He told me that many, many times, and I told him, "You're not too old yet. Just make your license and go." He said, "No, haven't done it, never till now, and no, I'm too old."
Yeah, never chased it. I'm too old. He put limitations on himself. Powerful messages today out here today. Golden nugget.
My grandpa, he told me when he was dying, he was in the hospital dying, and he told me, he's like, do things, do stuff. When stuff comes up, take the opportunity. He's like, don't be sitting here like me, dying, lung cancer, amputations, and wishing you've done stuff. He's like, never have regrets. And that was such a powerful message. So yeah, really good one, Roger.
Definitely, guys.
Yeah, like I said the other day to my dad, I have to travel now while I'm young. And he said, yeah, just do it. If you're old, then you don't want to do it. So I already have planned out my next 2 mission trips for the end of the year.
I don't know about you guys, but stuff like that makes me just want to scream. Like, my spirit is like on fire right now. I don't know about you guys. I want to scream at the top of my lungs in excitement. Like, yes, I am living today and I'm alive, baby.
Let's all scream. Woo!
And it does. It makes you feel so much more powerful when you do give that release, that scream, that holler, that life, because you're releasing the happiness that you have within you and the energy of, like he said, that, the joy. And then people be looking at you. Why is he so giddy? Why is he so smiley? Why is he so happy? because he feels it with inside. That's why. And he's rocking with it. Go ahead.
I've been through 3 fires in my life. Our barn burnt down. I watched my mom scream her head off and cry while Dad was at work. And I don't know where my brother was. Another one, my brother wasn't around, and our garage attached to the house was on fire because we had poor electricity in our house, and I was going out, and this just after school. And Mom and Dad weren't around, and neither was my brother. And I went to get an extension cord out of a car, or to go to the garage to get an extension cord, and the flames are coming out of our garage. And I didn't care if you were naked or what you were, and it was wintertime. And we had a really long laneway and everything, and down the roadways. And 2 of my sisters went out barefooted, got frostbite. I carried who I could. There was like a half a dozen kids all together. So I've been through 3 of them. It's scary. It is scary. Yep. I'm going to write a book too, Jen. I don't know what you're writing about, but maybe I'll write a book too.
I'm writing too. Like, I have to do all the things. So that's why I say just document your notes, right? Because you never know. And that might spark an idea.
I know. I had somebody said that I would write 2 or 3 books, and it wouldn't be for myself. It would be to help other people. So hopefully, yeah. Not
hopefully. You want it to happen, it will happen.
Well, yeah.
Spoken, it is spoken.
That's my aim in life, is to help people.
Yeah, throw hopefully, maybe, and probably in the garbage. Those are all garbage words. I love you, lady.
And thank you. Love you too, hon.
Yes. And that's what this is, an awesome day. Awesome message. People are coming out and sharing their hearts and showing you the different things that we are all human. We all go through situations, but we're all here together to grow, and with our bond and with each other and the support that we give to each other. That's what this life motivation was all about when we first started. To get in here and to know that we all can do it, and we can make it happen. We can bring ourselves to that different elevation of life, that different thought process, to be able to work together as a team, as a community across the world, to be able to help our organizations, our businesses, our products and our services grow together. That's what this is all about. All right, we're going to wrap this baby up this morning with Miss Shannon with the affirmations, and just enjoy them, guys. Power that she gives. Go ahead, Shannon.
I have been writing away this whole time. Today I have the courage to walk through my fears. Today I forgive myself and refuse to be a prisoner of my past. Today I seek personal growth and I will be open-minded. Today I accept and love myself. Today I believe everything I am experiencing is building character within me. There is nobody else in the world like me. That is my magic.
There's no one else like me. That is the magic. Yes, we are all unique individuals throughout this life. The thumbprints that each of us give off is unique to you and you only. Leave your print, leave your mark on this earth with your words, with your authenticity, with your creativity, and enjoy the journey of life. See y'all tomorrow.